Turkey during the Trump administration 2.0. Americans surprised the world by electing Donald Trump as their president for the second time after 4 years of the aged Biden administration. Trump faced several trials and even assassination attempts, but the establishment could not prevent his victory. Most of these interventions probably increased the sympathy for Donald Trump and secured a victory for an unorthodox leader. Donald Trump benefited from the ineffectiveness of the Biden administration and economic hardships that ordinary Americans are facing. He managed to equate Kamala Harris as he made a serious push for a comeback. Trump's victory is major because it secured the majority in both the Congress and the Senate along with presidency, giving him a huge power. This does not happen in the U.S. politics very often. In their second terms, U.S. presidents are less bound by the worries of re-election and they want to leave a permanent legacy by taking bold actions. We can expect Trump to be bolder and more unpredictable during this term. We can expect he will be diving into more struggles inside domestic politics and with the European Union. Like all countries, Turkey was also waiting for the outcome of the U.S. elections because their relations deteriorated during the Biden period. Even though Biden promised his supporters that he will try to topple Erdogan by helping his opponents, but he left the scene before Erdogan. Trump's first term was filled with ups and downs as Trump threatened Turkey economically upon the Turkish military operations against the PKK and PYD in northern Syria and the release of priest Bronson. His tweets hurt Turkish lira that was struggling at that time. During the first period, Erdogan also managed to build an understanding with Trump about its military operations in Karabakh, Libya, and Syria. The Turkish-American relations will be shaped in the two axes, NATO and the Middle East. Turkey is an important partner in the NATO, but it might lose some of its importance as Trump may weaken the institution. He urges European countries to contribute to the funding of the NATO. The fact that Trump does not like to invest the U.S. money in international military operations. Turkey might witness the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Syria, reducing the financial and military support for the PYD-PKK. Trump already tried to leave Syria and support the PYD in the first term but could not complete it due to a huge resistance from the Pentagon. Trump, who control the Senate and the Congress, will have more understanding about his relations with Turkey on the sales of F-15 and F-35 fighter jets. Trump's policies on the Middle East will impact Turkish position from Gaza war to the conflict with Iran. The degree of his support for Netanyahu's genocidal war will be important for Turkey that wants to end the war. The level of U.S. antagonism with Iran will be important for the whole region, while the tension between Iran and Gulf countries are less problematic today than the past. How far Trump will pressure Saudi Arabia and other Arab countries to normalize with Israel will also be significant for the region and Turkey. In the global context, Trump's trade war with Chinese and to a lesser extent with Europe might give some advantages to Turkey in the trade of consumer goods. On the one hand, Trump's possible reconciliation with Russia on Ukraine somewhat weakened Turkey's position in the Black Sea and the Caucasus. On the other hand, Turkey has good relations with both Ukraine and Russia, as the stability and the reconstruction efforts will provide golden opportunities for Turkish industry, trade, and tourism as well. At the personal level, a friendship and mutual understanding Erdogan and Trump developed since the first term can constitute a solid background for better relations. Of course, the nature of his cabinet and his advisors on the issues concerning Turkey will have an impact on the relations. Similarly, Trump's security doctrine will also be critical. However, nothing is certain in a whimsical leader that gains some experience in global affairs, but he is unpredictable as he likes surprises in an ever-changing global context. In the end, Turkey has become more independent and powerful during the last 20 years and makes its own calculations in the region.